What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I ordered this steering wheel off of eBay. I bought it off this guy from Singapore, so it took a while to get here, but I don't know, I haven't shown my steering wheel. I don't know if you noticed in my videos, I don't like to show my steering wheel because this part right here is all faded, and I also have the 4-spoke steering wheel. My reasoning for going with this steering wheel, the 3-spoke, is because of this airbag. I couldn't find any other steering wheel that came with the airbag, so I picked this up for a pretty good price. At least I say it's a pretty good price. And this thing right here, it's not, well, it is carbon fiber, but it's just a sticker. I'll link it down below just in case you want to get it. But now let's just go to my car and show you how to install that steering wheel. If you ever want to switch out your steering wheel, you're going to have to get the bolt that goes in the middle that tightens this to the steering column. It's important to swap this out every time you change out the steering wheel, because the threading in here expands when you tighten it and loosen, like when you tighten it. So you don't want this slipping out and losing control of the car. So it's only like $3. I'll link it down below, but this is pretty important if you plan on switching out this. Alright guys, so pretty much all you want to do first is turn on the car, put the steering wheel like this, then bring the camera in. This thing right here, you pretty much just go like that. Then you're gonna expose this bolt right here, which is a T30. You basically just go in there and you want to loosen them up, and then you're gonna want to loosen the other side, and then we have to go to the trunk and remove the negative terminal from the battery so nothing happens here. Alright, so pretty much to get to the battery is you just lift this up, and then it has like that little hanger thing right there. You put it right there. This thing, you just twist it off counterclockwise, put it to the side. Then the spares, okay, this thing honestly, I don't know how that goes, but let's just put that to the side. Then the spare, you just pick it up, put it to the side, and then right here under this thing, that's where the battery is at. And this right here, over here is the negative terminal, so we're going to take that off. That looks to be about a 10, and that is a 10. So just grab your 10 and your ratchet tool and then just loosen it up. And what I'm going to do, once I take off the terminal, I'm going to put like a little cloth between it so that it doesn't make any contact with the ground. Pretty much just loosen the bolt, and I put the cloth between it so it doesn't make any contact over there. And also the bolts on the steering wheel, the ones that we took off before we disconnected the battery, those don't come off. You just loosen them enough to where the airbag can come out. But now let's go on to the airbag portion. Alright, so pretty much we loosened these bolts, right? And we disconnected the battery. Do not close your trunk, or else you're gonna have to reach the trunk to open it by lowering the back seat. So just don't close the trunk while you're doing this. But now I'm just gonna pull the airbag, and then that wire right there is what we have to disconnect. You just kind of pull it back. Oh snap. There you go. And it just comes off. Then this, it can just stay with this part. But now, let's get to this triple square bolt. Alright, so pretty much, I have my breaker bar because I have no idea how tight that is. But this right here is an M12. I'm just going to put it in here and crack the bolt loose, and then we'll use my ratcheting tool to completely take it off. There you go. It loosened a bit. Alright, now it's time for the ratcheting tool. Alright, so right here you can tell that the steering wheel is aligned with that little crack in the middle, but this bolt right here, as you can tell, it looks a little worn down. So you definitely want to get the new bolt. I'll try to find one and link it down below so you can get the new bolt, because you definitely do not want to reuse this. But now let's just pull this off and put the new one in. So this is about as centered as I can get that line to the one right here. And now we're just going to tighten the new bolt with my torque wrench. I have it set at 30 Newton meters, but honestly I feel like that's not going to be enough. So after 30 Newton meters, I'm just going to grab my breaker bar and tighten the bolt as much as I can. So as you can see from that little cinematic, you saw how I tightened it, but now it's just time to put these wires in here carefully, just how they're supposed to go. And then we connect this one back here. We give it a good push. And this over here, we just click it in, and then we tighten these bolts right here, and then we'll test it out. Alright, so I was about to tighten the bolts, but I remembered that the battery is disconnected, so we can't actually move the steering wheel to tighten the bolts in the back. So right now, I'm just going to connect the terminal, and then hopefully nothing goes bad. But now, I'm going to just tighten this, and then we'll go back to the front. Alright, so I tested out the volume buttons and this, but I'm not going to play any music because I don't want to get copyrighted. But now, I'm just going to tighten the bolts and take it out for a drive and make sure everything is fine. So the steering wheel ended up working like a charm. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any other questions that I didn't answer during the video, make sure to comment them down below and I'll gladly answer them. And with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.